that was totally not on. My mic audio is totally not on, so you totally could not hear me. But hello, it is Ray's Readings / Ray Macabre. I was just saying, I'm saying Ray's Readings as I'm in the habit of saying that because I just got done doing my readings on YouTube and Instagram where I go by Ray's Readings for the tarot and oracle readings. And yeah, I was just saying I need a minute to adjust my little buddy over here, Oyuk, and then if you want to know more about him, you can head on over to my About section. There's a whole bunch of info about him over there. I mean, not a bunch, but yeah. And then if you're interested, you can check out my social medias below. They're not links, but you can go over to those apps, those platforms if you have them, and you can check out those things if you're interested. Yeah, and I was just mentioning how I'm not entirely sure 1000% what we're going to be doing today. I definitely want to just do some chatting, some talking. We might also do, as I totally lose my train of thought, we might just do a little bit of drawing, have to do some of that, and we might pull some oracle cards, but I don't think I'll do like full tarot readings from people. The stream isn't even in the tarot category for today, so yeah, we'll see. But it's gonna be a cool, chill time. I thought I'd come back and do some streaming, and yeah, just have more of a vulnerable talk here in the stream. So I guess I'll start with that. But yeah, I don't know, my past couple streams, I'm not at all happy with them or super proud of them. The energy was definitely just off, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been enjoying doing the drawing streams, but yeah, the last couple here or there, like, I'd have a good one, and then I'd have another not so great one where I was just kind of, like, super negative. I mean, maybe not super bad, but I was kind of self-deprecating and, like, shitting on myself and feeling very discouraged. So I kind of just wanted to talk about that a little bit and, I don't know, correct that, rewrite that. I mean, I've gotten some shit straight in my brain since then. So yeah, I thought it'd be okay to kind of discuss things of that nature, not in a way where I'm like trying to, I don't know, explain myself fully, like not just for the purpose, I should say, of just explaining myself, or let me just make sure this music isn't too loud. So what is it right now? Okay, I think that's as low as I can get it. What is it at? It's gonna tell me. And can I get it to just like 1, please? Okay. Alright. Hopefully that's better. It's on 1. I know a couple streams is just way too loud. It was talking over me. It was just playing really loudly over me. I don't know. I don't know where to start, guys. I was feeling all inspired after doing my readings to come on stream and to talk. I'm definitely feeling a little bit better, but I guess where I can start is the explanation, but that is not the whole motivation behind wanting to have these discussions. I guess I just wanted to, again, like I said, and my original vision is wanting to cultivate a community where we're, you know, able to have these kind of vulnerable, honest conversations with each other. And, you know, in order to cultivate that, that starts with me. I have to kind of step up and take the leadership role in this position and be like, okay, this is, you know, and show by doing that this is what I'm trying to build, and this is what is welcome and accepted here on this platform in this community that we're trying to build here. So I guess that's kind of the motivation behind wanting to come on here and have this discussion. But yeah, I feel like I started off really great with my streams, and, you know, I started trying some different things, and that was going all right. And then, I don't know, I just have hit a weird place recently, and I'm not gonna lie, I know, sorry, maybe too much information, but I know for me, a big part of it has been hormonal. It's been that time of the month, so I'm being fucking off, guys, and yeah, I don't know what happened. Hello, kitty. Hello. My cat is coming to join the discussion. Hello, beautiful girl. So yeah, I thought I would just have an honest talk about mental health and hormones and being human and trying to figure things out, get things working and growing and having low moments and off moments. And so for me recently, I've been, sorry, I have shit on my screen. I don't even know what it is, some like gross glob or something. But yeah, anyways, if I don't keep getting distracted, which you're just gonna have to bear with because it's how my brain operates. But it's like, you know, I feel like I've been having such a good positive patch despite whatever has gone on. Like, I've obviously had my moments where it's like, okay, shit's getting rough, so I'm gonna like go cry about it or feel my feelings or, you know, have my anxious moments or whatever, because I am somebody who has and does struggle somewhat to this day with anxiety. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder as well, so I've been through some traumatic shit, and I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh my god, like this is an excuse for like kind of shitty behavior or anything like that. Not that anything that I did on streams was horrible. I was just in a bad attitude and yeah, having a bad attitude and kind of being negative when that's, again, not entirely what I want to be here on stream and in general. So I'm just saying I'm not proud of that. Yeah, you know, and I have a history of depression and anxiety and stuff like that. So pretty serious mental health things that I know a lot of people can relate to. So again, that's why I feel it's kind of probably important to sit down and have these conversations. But yeah, I've been on the up and up, or I felt like I've been on the up and up and doing really good for a really long time now. And so it's just completely thrown me off guard recently when I feel like I've been doing so good on so many levels, but then I just got hit with like some shit coming up again, you know? Like sometimes, you know, that's how life is. You know, we all have ebbs and flows, good days, bad days, ups and downs. And I don't know, we're all light and darkness in one being as well. So I felt like I was really in the light. I was a fucking ray of sunshine for the longest time, or even if shit did come up, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I was able to bring myself back into a place of positivity and not letting that shit or that negativity like drag me down completely. And recently has just been a little bit harder for me to stay in the positive mind frame. So I've definitely been more in a negative spiral a little bit. It's definitely it's nowhere near as bad as I've been in the past with my mental health and with struggling to find positive things and to feel positive, but it's definitely thrown me off. And yeah, I don't feel great about it. Again, like I said, I'm not proud of bringing that energy into some of the last streams that I've done where I'm here and I'm drawing and I'm like getting all frustrated and like beating up on myself and just like, you know, it's not really been anything that's directed at anybody else other than myself, but I still don't like that and I'm not proud of that. And so, you know, I've been wanting and feeling the need to kind of pull away from streaming and honestly doing a lot of things that I've been trying to do online to kind of cultivate my dream and my goal and my vision. I've been feeling the need to pull away because I'm just like, I'm not in the right mind frame and space to be doing this right now. I feel really down on myself. I feel frustrated. I feel kind of stagnant and stuck. I feel discouraged. But at the same time, I just have a lot of drive still to keep going, to keep at it, to keep pushing and putting the time and the work in, because especially here with stream, I don't want to like start it and be all committed to it and then fall off the wagon and just like it's like you never fucking see me again, or you're like, where the hell is she? Yeah, so I don't want to do that. So I want to keep at it, and I've really been pushing to, and I think in my pushing to just keep at it and to just stay consistent, I've, you know, I mean, I never started off streams where I knew I was in a terrible place. Those are the days where I just wouldn't stream, or I wouldn't do a certain thing if I wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I mean, it would still get to a point where I could just feel myself slipping back into feeling really negative and really down on myself. And again, like I said, I don't like that. I'm not proud of that. And I don't want to continue doing that, but I do want to continue streaming it and keep at this shit. And I don't want to let my current struggles or falling back into any negativity get in the way of me doing this and me being a positive person on this platform, a positive person for you guys as well. And at the same time, I'm learning that it's okay to not be 1,000% positive and happy-go-lucky at the same time. But again, I don't want to come on here and, you know, where I'm in the position where I'm supposed to be, or I shouldn't say where I'm supposed to be, but kind of the purpose in me being here and streaming is so that you guys can have a break from whatever is going on in your life and just find somebody who has a cool, chill, lighthearted energy that you can connect with and vibe with and relax and forget about the negativity, right? So if I'm here like having my own shit and that's leaking out into the stream, that's not really a great thing for you. It's not a great thing for me, for all of this as a whole. So I thought it would be at least positive to sit down and talk about this and be honest about it, because I know there's a lot of people out there for sure that have had the same struggle of feeling discouraged, of feeling down on themselves, of feeling frustrated with whatever they're doing, and having this drive to keep going and keep doing what it is that they want to do and what it is that they want to put their time into because they genuinely love it, but just having a moment or some days where they get thrown off or they get off track or they kind of forget the reason that they were doing this. And I think that's what happened for me, is I kind of lost sight of the reason and the original tension for in doing this, and I just got stuck in the duty and the little nitty gritty details of this, and yeah, I don't know. So I don't know, for just in all honesty and all vulnerability as we're having right now, for me, Twitch has been a bit of a struggle to kind of figure out how to get working. It's a completely new platform for me. I barely even used it or was active on it as a viewer before I started streaming, and I just kind of jumped in and thought I would figure things out as I go. And I mean, that's still what I'm doing, but I definitely could have put more time and energy into researching things, watching videos, educating myself about the platform and how to get things started, since I knew nothing about it, even from not even really being that big of like a viewer and a consumer, I should say, of Twitch and streamers on the platform. So yeah, I completely threw myself off. I got going with a bang, and then I was like, wow, okay, there's a lot that I don't know about this, and there's a lot that I need to learn, which is okay. And so, you know, I've been putting in time here and time there where I feel up to it and able to kind of figure out what's going on and try to get things set up. And I'm definitely already making improvements, and I'm going to continue to push myself to keep making those improvements and those steps forward, to keep getting things set up. There's still a lot of shit that I could have set up here. I still want to have alerts. I want to fix my overlays. So that will come in time. But again, this is where this whole me losing sight of the original motive, intention for all of this comes into play, is because, you know, my original motive and intention was to come on here and have it be another platform that I could expand into, to support myself and what it is that I'm trying to grow, to also grow and cultivate a wonderful community here, which all of you guys are so amazing and so wonderful, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And yeah, to just have some fun and have a nice platform where I feel like I can just like riff and talk, because that was something that I felt like I was missing in just doing my readings on Instagram and YouTube. Is when I'm on there, it's like, okay, just get through the readings, get through what the cards have to say, and then that's it. Like, don't go off and ramble, because it's too easy for me to get it. You know, the videos are too long, and then I feel like it's too long for people to be able to watch them, whereas this platform supports that more. So I was like, okay, so, you know, you do the shorter things over here, and then you do this over here, and then for the longer winded rants and rambles about life and spirituality and whatever else you feel like doing, you can do that here on Twitch. So that's kind of the original intention, and then I got lost in all the nitty gritty details of it, of, oh, I have to get this set up, and I need this thing to make my stream cool, or like, you know, like the aesthetics and the functionality of the program and the system and the technology that goes behind it, and that's stuff that I'm really not good at, like naturally. And so, yeah, it's been a challenge, and it's made me feel kind of discouraged, because I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, challenges, it's good for you, but it's not always fun. So that's definitely been part of my issue and my struggle recently, and why I've been feeling so down on myself and so discouraged, just because I just feel like I've been sitting here and like a sea that I don't know where I am or what's going on or even how to swim, and I'm like, I jumped in head first, thought it would be okay, and I kind of don't know what I'm doing. And I get that that's part of it, and this is why I'm talking about it, is because I know that there's so many people, and at least everybody to some degree has had something where they knew not what they were doing, but they did it anyways, and they still learned, and they grew through it, and they figured it out. And again, part of me, even doing streams of the digital art and showing you the things that I'm trying to set up, and coming on here and talking about this, talking about things like burnout and feeling discouraged and mental health and stuff like that, is with the intention to bring you guys along the journey. And if there's things in your life that you're working on that you're not sure of, that you're not super adept at, and you feel discouraged about, to just kind of show you and remind you and let you know that everybody struggles. Everybody has stuff that they're unsure about, that they're uncomfortable with, that they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's a journey and it's a process. Because in my personal opinion, in my own experience and perspective, it does seem really easy to just look at how far somebody's gotten and the success that they've been able to achieve, and to not see all the fuck ups and the fails and the hiccups along the way, and kind of forget that that's a thing that so many people go through. So again, that's kind of the intention here. I wanted to talk about this, and again, I want to keep streaming. I like I said, I want to stay consistent and keep showing up here for you guys and for myself. And so yeah, I felt called to just sit down and have this honest, open, vulnerable discussion, because this is something that I want to cultivate with you guys. So it's not really fair, and it doesn't really make sense for me to be like, I want open, honest, vulnerable discussions. I want to have a cool, light, loving, accepting community. But then I'm sitting here and I'm not doing that, because I'm not bringing that to the table. So here's me bringing that shit to the table. All right. So I hope you're enjoying your meal on this discussion. Yeah. So another part of this that I wanted to talk about, and I will get into some different stuff. I'm not just going to sit here and ramble all stream, but even if I do that, whatever. But another piece of this that I wanted to bring in is, obviously I set up this whole stream originally to be for tarot readings and spirituality, and I did that for about 4 or 5 streams, and then I burnt myself out on that, and I just felt like I was doing too much. I was doing too many cards per person, and it was just taking way more out of me than I realized. And I'm not saying that to make anybody feel bad or make them think that they were too much or anything like that. Absolutely not. Not at all. That's not on you. Totally on me. I don't even fully know what it is or how to explain that, but it burnt me out, and I was like, okay, I can't keep doing that the same way right now. So whenever I get back to that, doing the readings on here and talking more about spirituality, I'm gonna do less cards per person. Yeah, and we're gonna figure it out. And again, that's not even the whole reason that I haven't been doing that as much lately. Part of it is just like, I was just feeling weird with just having streams where I felt like I was just sitting there being awkward. So I was like trying to find other things I could do that could maybe help me find things to talk about more, so it didn't just feel like there was so much dead space in me just sitting there being awkward unless I had something to talk about. So I don't know, there's a whole lot of reasons with that, not just it being like taking more out of me than I thought. There's a lot of reasons that I felt kind of burnt out from doing the readings on stream right now. So again, that will be something that does come around again. Do not fret, all my people who were here for the spirituality and for the tarot, who are like, okay, what the fuck, I really don't care about watching you fail at drawing. Like, that will come again. Yeah, and with the drawing stuff, I'm like, okay, so part of my thinking is, this is different stuff. It's something that I'm actively doing. I don't have this set up right now to be playing games here on stream, as much as I would love to do that, and I will do that in the future whenever I can. That will come eventually. But I thought, it's something that I can do. It's something that I can commentate on or feel like I'm just doing something. And I'm not just sitting there awkwardly for however many hours not knowing what to say. So I was doing that, and it was also, me bringing you guys along the journey of, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is what I have to get set up. You can literally watch me draw the shit and then see it appear on my page later. Or you know, another part of it is trying to be fucking productive, be like, okay, I have to do this anyways, and I want to stream, so I'll also back myself up and give myself the motivation and the accountability of, okay, I have to put this time in because I'm streaming, you know, like if that makes any sense, because it's so easy if you're doing something on your own, completely unsupervised, it's easy to like do like 10 minutes and then just like stop. So that's part of it too. Like a small part of it is just wanting to have the streaming backup to kind of keep me motivated and keep me on top of my shit to be able to do it as well. So there's a lot of reasons that I've been doing that, and I've genuinely been enjoying doing other content as well, drawing, because I do quite a bit of stuff around tarot and spirituality, and I feel like I have so much to offer and so many different revenues and avenues that I touch into. So I like variety. I don't know if that's going to be the general consensus here with, you know, the viewers that come through for what I'm doing, depending on what kind of category of thing I'm doing. I definitely had more people watching for tarot stuff. Less people seem to be interested in digital art, and that's totally fine. I mean, I know that I'm not the best artist at all. That's a very slow going process, and again, does not help with me feeling down on myself and being kind of self-deprecating and negative while I'm doing it. But yeah, again, the tarot, it will come back at some point. I don't know when, but it will. And I'm starting to feel better about it. I just had to find a better balance with it, and kind of get over some of my weird hangups. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not about not sitting there and being awkward. Like maybe, like, how am I trying to say this? Like maybe it's okay to have some dead space, to not know exactly what to say. You know, maybe I just have to learn to be okay with that. Or maybe, yeah, I do need time away from that, so I'm not doing it as often, so I do have things to talk about and bring up in those discussions. I don't know, but like I said, I just think that I have a lot to offer, as we all do, and I feel like I have a lot of different facets to myself, like we all do. So not only do I want to be on here like, yeah, spiritual guru, like live your best tarot life, woo woo, like you do your cardomancy, your taromancy, whatever, but also be like, hey, I'll kind of dabble in art, or like later on, eventually, whenever I can do it and get the technology for it, be like, hey, I do some gaming too, right? So even this, I do talks, all right? I can talk to you, and I can be vulnerable and talk about real life things and struggles and shit like that. So I don't know, that's where I've been at lately. It's been a fucking struggle. Like even some people around me have been like, okay, like you gotta stop talking down on yourself like that. Like you gotta be more hopeful and not so discouraged. And yeah, it's not really, I don't know, it's not fully how I want to be. When I'm at my best, I don't want to be like that, where I'm like, oh my god, this isn't gonna work out, oh, this is shit, like I don't want to be like that. But it happens sometimes to all of us, and so yeah, that's something that I'm learning to be okay with, is to be okay with not being sunshine and rainbows all the time, because again, we are all multifaceted beings. We all have so many different sides to us, and it's really impossible to be love and light all the time. But I don't just want to be bringing all of my shit to the table when I'm streaming either. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to keep at it. So right now, if that means doing different stuff all the time and switching it up like I am right now, I'm not just doing straight digital art, we're doing some just chatting, then so be it, because I do want to stay consistent and I do want to stay at it and keep at it, because I don't want to fall off the wagon. And like I've said many a time now, I do want to be honest and vulnerable with you guys and have this real, like, human to human connection. That's, again, a huge intention behind me having this stream in the first place. So it really doesn't make sense for me to, like, have that weird distance between us and not be truthful with where I'm at. And it doesn't make sense for me to, you know, like, have a couple streams that I'm not happy with, and I don't like the outcome and kind of my attitude towards them, like doing those streams, and then just, oh, because I don't feel about it, I'm just gonna like disappear off the face of the earth and not say anything about it and not let anybody know where I am or anything like that, you know. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. And again, I want to hold myself accountable to my shit and hold myself accountable to continue to show up and to do this like I've wanted to do and I've been so inspired to. So yeah, I'm right now just, and as I have been the whole time, this is why I don't have a schedule on my page yet, is because I'm just trying to follow when I feel good and inspired to do it, because it doesn't work out in my favor to force myself to do it. And I do hope to get an actual schedule. I finally have one for my readings, and even then it's a little wishy-washy. I try for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes I do it technically Tuesday because I start at like midnight on Monday, so then it's technically Tuesday. It is Tuesday, but to me it's technically Monday. It's Tuesday. And then I don't know, so I'm not great at sticking to schedules, but I'm going to try to get better at that, especially as things will start getting busier in my life and such. So, I don't know, we'll get there, guys. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by my phone as people messaging me. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, guys. It's a process, and again, I know that so many people probably relate to this and connect to what I'm saying here, and that just the struggles overall of being human and having something that you're so passionate about and that you're putting so much energy and intention into, and then when it's not necessarily paying off in your like made up time frame that you want it to, it can be very discouraging, and then it's just like, everything's shit. Also, hormones do be a bitch, so yeah, let me just reply to this comment and then I'll fucking put my phone down, god damn it. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. the road, the path to getting anywhere that you want to go is definitely not an easy one. We definitely can't have everything just like handed to us exactly as we want it, exactly when we want it. So yeah, sometimes it's a lesson to stick with it and stay in a good frame of mind. And it's not easy to, I don't know, I guess kind of like battle off and how do I even want to say this? Like, I don't know, it's not easy to kind of have things that you used to deal with really badly come up that you thought you were over with, and like not let it defeat you, and that's kind of been a big struggle for me. Like I was talking about, is having some of these different things that I used to experience like all the fucking time, or different mental health issues or different situations coming up in my life again, reminding me that was a thing once, and still is a thing, I should say. It's not easy to have those things come up and not let it like completely like consume you and take over, but that's part of healing. And that's why all of this is so important for me to talk about, for what I do here and what I want to practice and preach at the same time to you guys is, like I would talk about this in my readings if I needed to, or, so that's why I want to talk about it here. Is, I don't know, I guess it's the process of healing and being very honest about it. Because healing's not linear and it's not fucking beautiful and sunshine and rainbows all the time, right? Like, it is a very complex, vulnerable, multifaceted thing, and I think it's easy to forget that when, we are constantly bombarded and surrounded by things that look perfect, people's lives that look completely easy and spick and span. So many of the lenses that we're looking through, that we don't really have any other option but to look through it, because it's just the general main narrative and the main viewpoint that we're seeing, it is very easy to forget about the struggles, and then we're in this really unfortunate place with ourselves where we're like, okay, am I the only one going through this? Is there something wrong with me? So I want to be here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you, and you are not the only one who goes through this shit. Absolutely not. Everybody has these fucking struggles. As hard as that is to believe sometimes, everybody has gone through it or does. So I think that's important to talk about and highlight. I've probably reiterated myself a whole bunch of times in this discussion, but I hope that either way it's heard and it's, I don't know, of use, of importance. I think it's important, and I think it's needed, and I'm glad that I'm talking about this, even if it's, even if it doesn't affect anybody or, help them out in any way. If it doesn't touch any people like that, that's fine. I personally, in my own selfish endeavors, I feel better just talking about this and just being honest about it, because this is who I want to be, what I want to be, what I want to cultivate here. So it's important to talk about this shit. So don't mind me while I pop a piece of gum in my mouth. I really hope this is not going to be annoying for you guys to look at or listen to. If it is, I can really speak it out. I can really spit it out. We're going to try it. We're going to attempt it. I don't know. I really hope it's not going to be like gross chewing sounds. Or me like swallowing a bunch of spit. This might not be a good idea. Okay. I feel like it's immediately not, so you just be gross and just spit it out. Okay. That was a bad idea. I was like, I can totally chew gum and talk. I don't know. I was so used to chewing gum from like high school and stuff. I don't know. But if I'm talking, it's making me salivate, and we can't have that. And I'm trying to talk, and I don't want to be giving you like gross ASMR sounds if that's not something that you're into while we're trying to do this. So I love my Janis Joplin shirt. Like, hey girl, you know who else is a gal that struggled? This gal, Janis Joplin. If you don't know anything about her, there's some cool documentaries out there about her. Like, if you like her music, you like 70s, like psychedelic type, I guess you could call it like rock type music, and you don't know about her or her story or her as an artist, definitely check her music out. Lots of great shit. Really great documentaries and videos and things like that out there about her. Very fucking sad and very tragic. So prepare your asshole for the feels if you decide to look into that. It just, I don't know, it hits me in the feels every fucking time, like her and like Marilyn Monroe's story, among many other women's stories, honestly. Like, I can't necessarily think of any off the top of my head right now, any others, but there's so many people's stories out there that are just so tragic. And see, as a person who goes through some shit and who also is always wondering if other people go through that or if other people feel it, as a person who struggles and who's always like, are other people struggling? When I see stuff about other people who, yes indeed, have fucking struggled, it helps me feel not so alone, I'm like, okay, no, it's not just fucking me. It's not just me. I'm not the only one that struggles. There's all these amazing people who made it, who had amazing success, and they fucking struggled, and some people didn't even make it to see the full, like, benefits of their hard work and their struggles, So it's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole thing. There are many, many, many discussions and conversations that we could have here, and maybe that's something else that we need to do. Maybe not just tarot and spirituality talks, but maybe we just need to have like legit human interaction and life talks and cultivate a space of neutrality, hopefully, on many different subjects, obviously with limitations, some limitations, and just have like an open, honest discussion where we can be kind of, again, neutral about things and, be able to have different opinions about things, because, again, we are living in a world that is very black and white right now, and I think we need to bring more gray area into everything. And again, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, is not everything can be sunshine and rainbows, and that's something that I'm struggling with right now and have been dealing with, is realizing that I, as a person, am not black and white. I am not good or bad. I am, like, as we all are, pretty fucking neutral. Like, we all do good things and we all do bad things. So I don't know, it's just like there's no shame in struggling and having your off moments where you feel like you're a piece of shit, because I've been feeling like I'm a fucking piece of shit lately, and that's not true at all. So again, I don't want to continue putting energy into that, and I don't want to continue bringing that energy on stream here either, and like spewing that out onto all of you. So that's why I was like, alright, let's just fucking talk about it. Right? I feel like that's a good way to deal with things, is to just talk about it and have a discussion and be honest. At least that's my opinion anyways. Yeah, so I don't know. So I guess we can move into some drawing possibly. I'm also like, maybe I'll pull a couple like oracle cards, just simple ones that can maybe add to the discussion before we move on. Because yeah, I don't know, I finished the readings and then I was getting so many different messages and things coming through. I had some cards that like weirdly didn't want to be put away, like I forgot that they were there or something. So oof. Again, it's like, stop shitting on yourself. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. So I don't know. There's like these 3 decks that I can pull from. I think I'm not gonna do this one, the language of letting go. I think I'll put that back. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of important things that I could speak on and touch on that aren't just needed for me to hear, but like other people could benefit from hearing as well. So, you know what, we're gonna do the Moonology deck. So there was one card when I was trying to put stuff away from the readings, there was one card out of this deck that popped off the top. It was a really weird thing that happened. Like there was like one card from a different deck that I forgot to put away, and I derped out and thought it was this deck, so I pulled it out, and then this card popped off the top, which is be bold and make the first move. So that's part of my reasoning for like even coming on here on stream and being like, alright, we're gonna be bold and make the first move, but we're gonna see, as I drop some cards, we're gonna see what else we need to know about, I don't know, life in general, this situation, this discussion that we're having. I don't know if anybody is here in stream. Again, guys, I still gotta add so many things to this. I gotta add like a little chat in stream with more updated things that'll like actually show me like who the fuck is in here, what's going on. Like I gotta add some alerts and stuff like that. So again, that's the technical side of things that I need to put more time into still at this point. So I apologize if your experience as a viewer, you don't have such a cool experience or so many things to interact with on my stream so far yet. That will come, guys. Alright, I've figured out there's another program I can use besides Streamlabs, Stream Elements, but there's a whole bunch of cool, fun stuff that I can add over there that I don't think I would be able to add if I didn't use like Streamlabs, like if I was just using OBS. And I don't know if you've heard that, but I did mention on previous streams that I heard some of the tea, the drama, the controversy with Streamlabs as a company. And yeah, I don't want to necessarily be associated with that and support that if I can do differently, you know, like maybe it would be a different story if I was streaming for years and years and years already and I'd already been using their service and I was already very familiar with it. But as I'm just getting into this, I'm not committed to anything. I'd rather not, since I know about it, right? So, alright, so we have A Time for Healing, Balsamic Moon. Absolutely, guys. Oh, I love this webcam, and then it's actually the right way for you all, so you can fucking read the card. And then we have Surrender to the Divine Full Moon. So very interesting that this card is coming out, because we do have the full moon in Virgo coming up real soon. Either it's tomorrow or, excuse me, the 18th coming through. So it's very interesting that we have this coming out. And then we have Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, full moon in Taurus on the bottom. So, you know, just in case you wanted to know, to put some practicality into your dreams and shit. But yeah, that for me, that be bold and make the first move, that's for me why I was like, a part of the reason why I was like, okay, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna try to stream and I'm just gonna fucking do shit differently. I'm just gonna talk about it instead of just sitting here and being like, nah, I feel like a piece of shit about it. I feel bad about it, so I'm just not gonna stream. So yeah, because I'm just being consistent with everything that I'm doing, guys. Like trying to make sure that I keep posting on everything and not neglecting my platforms. It's an adjustment, man. So, but we're doing good. We're getting there. So I'm trying not to like hate on myself or be so incredibly impatient with myself. I don't know if anybody else here relates to that. The struggle of like being way harder on yourself than you would be on anybody else. Like, oh my god. The lack of compassion I have for myself sometimes is fucking baffling to me. Some of the shit that like I say to myself or some of the shit that I expect of myself, I wouldn't fucking expect or say to anybody else but me. So, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. It's how, whoa, I feel like I've never seen this card. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Then we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I don't think I've used this card a fuck ton, and I thought I've seen every card out of this Work Your Light deck, this beautiful deck, and I've never seen this card. We're learning something new every day. We're finding new stuff every day, and I've had this deck for a couple years now, and I use it a lot. So yeah, retreat, rest, be held. So it's okay to take breaks, guys. It's okay to retreat. And you know what? Honestly, if I didn't stream tonight, it would have been okay at the same time. But I'm glad that I am. I'm glad that we're talking. That being said, I don't know how long I'll stream for tonight. I probably won't. I definitely will not be doing like something insane like 4 hours. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna say absolutely yes or no to anything at this point. But we'll see. But I have like one thing I want to do. I want to just add a little graphic since I have TikTok now. I want to add that little banner, so that'll just be a quick little thing we can do here on stream. And then I did have some custom emotes I was dabbling with the idea of drawing. I don't know, and I was trying to draw some custom overlays, and I think I'll still do that. I'm not super happy with them, so I was like debating on just making ones like on, so there's some websites out there where it gives you free templates and you can just kind of edit and tweak the templates to your liking. And I don't know, I was dabbling with that today and I was looking at some of the templates and I don't know if it feels right. Like it's super cool and it's super fancy, but also I kind of don't mind having things that reflect the level that I'm at. Like even if my current templates end up looking a little bit janky and not super like crisp and professional right now, maybe that's okay because that's kind of where I'm at, and just that's the quality of my, like, you know, like if that makes any sense. Like some of these stream templates I'm looking at, they're like amazing quality, amazing cool high-tech graphics, and then they would have like example pictures of people and streamers in the background, and they're all like gorgeous, like flawless makeup every stream, like fucking flawless skin, like high-tech headphones and shit, like nice, like the cool classic like Twitch streamer background, you know, where it's like nice room in the background and cool lights, and that's clearly not my vibe, right? Maybe I'll get there one day, but that's not the vibe right now. So I'm kind of okay with things meeting me at my level right now, rather than like one thing being way above my level and where I'm at right now, and then me and all of this looking very out of place, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I just think maybe it would look funny. Like this overlay that I have right now, I just slapped together on Canva, and it's kind of janky, I'm not gonna lie, but it suits the vibe, maybe even outshines the vibe a little bit, I don't know. So yeah, I'm working on some custom overlays, so thinking possibly I will just continue with those and just deal with it, even if it's not perfect and I don't absolutely love it. I don't know. Maybe it'll just like match the vibe, like what I'm saying. I'll just work. Anyways, I'm gonna see if we can get a couple more cards from this Work Your Light deck that we can talk about. Again, this is all this stream is about today, just random shit. We're doing a little bit of everything, okay? We're chatting, and we're pulling some cards, we're having a bro, friend-to-friend moment, okay? Gonna do some drawing, some graphic design. It's not bad at all. Although, guys, please just, like, pat me on my back with me here. I did my little, like, custom logos where I just, like, fucking traced the little, like, logos for, like, Instagram and Patreon and stuff. So don't hate me for tracing, but if it's a pre-done logo, I want to make sure it's drawn right. It's not going to be janky, and I'm also lazy, and I want to do it as quick as possible. So I did that, and I did the custom little background on Photoshop, and I figured out a cool fancy app on my phone, because I don't know how the hell to do it on Photoshop, to round the corners of the little rectangle for, like, the button banner thing for my About section. I did that, and my mom saw it, and she's a graphic designer. She was actually kind of proud of me. She thought that it looked good, and I was like, well, thank you, because I know I'm not a graphic designer, and I know that it's, like, a little bit, like, simple, and maybe slightly janky, and definitely not perfect. But thank you. Thank you for being proud of me and thinking that it looks decent. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that one, that I got the graphic designer of the house's approval. So we have Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. Yeah, bitch, we're doing something to change our energy. Okay, we're just doing a different thing. We're doing a different damn thing, because I was burning out from doing tarot readings, so I changed the energy. Now I'm fucking burning out from just doing drawing in general, and I'm feeling all shit on myself, so I'm doing something to change the energy. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do? I ask of you now, my friend. Sir, ma'am, friend, person, what do you need to do to change your energy? Okay, so speaking of changing energy, I don't know where all this, like, hyped up theatrics are coming from now. But speaking of changing energy, we will get into doing some drawing, because I am now feeling that. So we're gonna do that. Also, do you like my new headphones? They literally just came out of the package today, so they're very, like, the cord is all crumpled up. But hopefully it'll straighten out over time. I'm like, oh, I thought I saw, like, a giant eye boogie. It's not, though. So, ooh, please don't run over my headphones. Okay. I can never set this up without it just, like, okay, we're good. Without it, like, completely cutting off my face. So I'll have to fuck with it, because if I, like, goodbye, guys, goodbye. I don't want you to look at me anymore. Just kidding. Let's see if I can, without my laptop falling off my table, let's see if I can do this. I don't know, maybe we can angle it a little bit. Get my pen. I know why that's funny to me, because I'm immature on some level. Yeah. Gotta put the drawing gloves on. I still don't know what these are called. Somebody, if you know what the fuck these drawing gloves are called, or if you can think of me, like, a goofy name for what to call them, I'm down. Because it's like drawing gloves, tablet gloves, digital art gloves. I don't know. I feel like I can't even think of, like, a doofy name. Okay, cool. The pen is working, so we'll go, we gotta do this first. And before I go onto the screen where you can actually see what I'm doing, let me just open up what I'm gonna do first, just in case I have weird shit. I don't know, guys. I can't tell you if I do or not. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a meander and a gander at what I've done so far for my Twitch overlays, just because. Okay, there. This is what I want. And I'm going to go to my good old internet, and I'm going to do this without you guys being able to see it as well, because not that there's anything horrible in here, but just whatever. I feel like as soon as I'm focusing, my face looks so fucking serious. hold on, here's what I'll do. Oh, okay, yes, sure. I'm like, how do I do any of this again? Man, it took me so fucking long to be like, okay, I'll make a TikTok. Where's the Photoshop? There it is. Let me just make sure I didn't get rid of the thing that I opened it from. Okay, cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna do layer, logo, layer new, I'm gonna do, do I need any other layer? I don't think so, because it's just logo, and then copy image, and then we're gonna edit it. Wait, file, edit, paste, edit, free transform. I can't remember how big I made the other one, so I'll have to look at them. Where's my phone? My phone. Oh. I don't know. I'm just being fucking weird at this point. Hopefully I have pictures of them before I cropped it so I can know. So it definitely is like pretty close. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. As soon as I start multitasking and doing other things, I'm like, what? How do I do? There's so many fucking pictures on my phone, guys. It's actually ridiculous. So, I don't know. I guess because it would just be like... just a tad smaller. There. You want to make sure it's in the middle. I feel like that's a fair size. It's like matching. It's a struggle of doing a whole bunch and then like, maybe it can be a little bigger. Doing a bunch and then leaving it and then coming back to it. Yeah, and then I gotta remember to turn down the opacity. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll say that's good. Okay. So, let me just... Okay, go back to that in case that shows. Alright. And we'll go to the drawing tab. The drawing tab! Alright. Here we go. I'm so not used to, what is it? Oh, I'm so not used to drawing on Photoshop again now without it, like... I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I don't even know. Doesn't matter? Nah. Okay. Just want it dark enough, and I want a white as fuck. Okay, and then I want a little brush tool. Ow! My bracelets are pulling my arm hair. Oh, it hurts. Want this? Sorry, I don't need to like grossly scratch my nose. I think it was like maybe 7. We're gonna see. Might be a little big. That's not bad. Alright. And opacity is going to be on completely. Yeah. There we go. So, oh. Can you tell I was doing big drawings earlier whenever I last did this? Yeah. So yeah, I'm basically just tracing this because, like I said, when it's a preset logo like this, I want to do it justice and I don't want to fuck it up. So, okay, I think 4 is actually better. So I want to do it justice, guys, and like I said, I'm lazy. I'm not going to sit here and try to draw the logo properly and make sure that the proportions are, like, perfect if I can just be a lazy bitch and just, like, trace over top of it like this. So, don't come for me, don't come at me, okay? It's an official logo, okay? Now we're just on the slightly tedious process of tracing this. Here, I'll probably just, I don't know, I just do this. My arms are already sore. Holy hell, I can't believe it's already 1 o'clock. I literally choose the most inconvenient times to stream. Like, everybody's asleep. Time to stream. I don't know what's with that. You know. I don't know why I'm physically feeling so weak right now. Like, my arm is already dead, and I've barely done anything. Like, what? I'm shutting down my body. Alright, so, yeah, mine isn't gonna have the same cool holographic effect because it's just white. I didn't want to get confused with adding, like, colors in it and take away from the cleanness of the logos, I guess. So I didn't add any color to my logos, even though they all have their individual colors. I don't know. I didn't want, like, a cute pink and purple and blue background and then have, like, a gross orange and red logo. Like, sorry, Patreon and YouTube, not trying to roast you. It's just not my thing. And I'm not saying orange or red are gross colors. I'm just saying that the shade is not my favorite. It's just a personal opinion, alright? That you can at me for, alright? You can disagree with me on that all day, every day. That's totally cool. Just have to take my bracelets off because they're just gonna, like, bump against the shit. The tablet. And, yeah, a lot of them are really way too big for me. So they clickety-clack, and they clickety-clack and they fall off the, I don't even know. I was gonna make, you know, like a protect the attack joke, but it's not happening. The rhymes are not hitting me right now. And I'm sorry, I am totally way out of frame, and I am also hidden behind the tablet. I apologize about that. But also, like, sorry, not sorry. Ooh, I got hair in my face. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I don't know how much drawing I'll do today, guys. I don't think it's a ton. Because I'm definitely, like, not 1,000% feeling the complete gusto to be like, yes, drawing. That's okay. I'll just do this logo, and we'll look at what I've done for my overlays and laugh at them and the jankiness. And then I'll, I don't know, I'll probably leave it there for the night. I feel like I was getting like a random song coming through. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. What I do know is that I like you, and I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you're here. That's what I know. Okay. I feel like that's fair enough. We gotta do the zoom out test though. Might be a little jank. Alright. But hey, we never said we weren't going for that. I'm not funny. No. I tried, but it just doesn't. No. What if being unfunny is the new funny? You know? Like just being really, really bad at jokes and being like really incredibly, I don't know, just awkward and like, what's the word? Just really bad. What if that's really the new funny? I mean, I know like most people's senses of humor are like apparently broken nowadays. It's like, I don't know, apparently like Gen Z humor is broken. I don't even know if I'm Gen Z or if I'm a millennial or if I'm like a weird in between. Like a bitch was born in 2000, okay? So I'm, ooh, that did the most. Just wanted a slight, there. But, yeah, I don't know what fucking generation I'm from. I don't even know all of them that are out there, you know? Like, I know there's Gen Z, there's millennials, there's baby boomers, and that's it. I don't know what else is in between that. Gen X. Is that a thing? Gen Xers? I feel like that's a thing. Oh, that's the eraser. I always do that. I actually saw something on Instagram recently about, like, when you use the erase tool in Photoshop instead of the brush tool, and it was like somebody was painting a brick wall and the bricks were red, and then there's this weird random white like lines on it, and it's like, yeah, that's what it's like. But yeah, this is going well so far. I'm gonna try to avoid just getting in the fucking mood where I'm like, oh, this is so okay, negative Nancy, take your ass out of here. Also, I apologize if anybody's name is Nancy. Not saying you, Nancy, but like, just negative Nancy. Okay, something I will share though that I'm just thinking of that I still find hilarious, but I used to have a group chat with some ex-friends of mine on like Messenger or something, and our group chat was called Negative Nancy, Positive Patty, because my one friend was a little bit of like a negative Nancy, like a glass half empty kind of person, and then my other friend was Positive Patty, because she was like all positive, like, I don't know, it's fine, and I don't know, I just thought that was like the best group chat name. I'm sure you and your friends out there probably have even better ones, especially if they match like an inside joke for your friend group that is just fucking hilarious. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty solid group chat name. I did not think of it, but I could appreciate it, you know. I think they had a name for me too, and I don't remember what it was. Like, it wasn't Negative Nancy or Positive Patty, but it was really funny to me. Those curves, man. Yes, please, the eraser tool. Thank you. The curves. I don't know why this TikTok logo is giving me like high school flashbacks. I don't know, and I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but I don't know if you were like the kids who were like into it and really involved in like school things and like clubs and stuff, and you're really invested in school culture, but I will just tell you right now, I was not. I was the opposite. I was like, fuck this shit. This is so dumb. I don't care. Because I'm so cool, even though I knew I was not. So I wasn't invested, but I just have this very vivid memory of being at like a school assembly, and the like school council reps were like, oh my god, everybody, let's make a TikTok. You gotta get up and dance. And I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I was just not having it. So, I don't know. I did not have a positive school spirit. Like, who? Who is that? What is that? I don't know. We don't celebrate her in this house, okay? That's just me, though. And again, no hate, no shade. If any of you out there had, like, amazing school spirit, honestly, good for you for not being a cynical fuck like I was, but hey, man, and if you were a cynical fuck like I was, like, high five to you, man. We would have been friends. Because, I don't know, I was just like, this is so stupid. I'm above this, okay? It's like, alright, no you're not, but okay. You tell yourself that, okay? Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that was, like, dumb at the time. Now, I'm like, okay, whatever, still, but, you know, like, a lot has changed, but not much has changed, you know? You catch my drift? Like, okay, whatever, like, fuck people, how dare they, like, find joy in things, and, like, want to, like, join things and be a part of things, and, like, be proud of things, you know, how dare they, like, stop, why you gotta be so grumpy? Like, I'm a really happy-go-lucky person, very positive a lot of the time, but I can also be a grumpy motherfucker, man, like, I'm a moody little bitch. I'm not lying. It's like, oh, you shouldn't call yourself a bitch. But, like, I can be, man, so I will call myself a bitch all I want, because it's the truth sometimes. Like, holy hell. My fucking moody Scorpio ass over here. Also, I really love those, because they just roast me, but I love those astrology posts where it's, like, somebody and it's like, I'm not a bitch, I'm a Scorpio. And it's like, no, actually, Karen, like, or, I don't know, it's like something, it's like, oh, I'm not this, I'm a Scorpio, or like whatever sign or whatever, and it's like, no, actually, you are that. Like, I'm not explaining it well, so it's really not fucking funny how I'm explaining it again. But yeah, I love those when it's like roasting me. It's like, yeah, I'm not mean for telling you the truth. I'm just, it's how I am, okay? I'm a Pisces or whatever, and it's like, okay, no, actually, Karen, you're just a bitch or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. I find those ones funny, but also, it's like, ow, my butt. I'm so butthurt. Not really, but, you know. Butt sore. Butt sore. Okay, this section is like, ooh. But, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, props to this logo. It's, like, kind of really cool. It's cool. And, like, okay, as much as I fucking resisted getting TikTok for the longest time, it's hilarious because I consume a fuck ton of TikTok content on YouTube. Like, people who just fucking take videos from the app and compile it. So it really makes no sense for me to be like, no, I'm not getting a TikTok. So I finally got one, and, like, it's fun, alright? It's addicting, and I'm trying to not get in the habit of just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, especially since it's just an endless feed of videos, and I'm definitely one to be like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Like, finding everything interesting and liking everything. I'm also that annoying bitch that likes, like, every single post I see. So, like, I don't know, you're welcome, people that, like, want more likes. Because if I see your post, I'm probably going to like it unless you're really posting something that I think is dumb or, like, not dumb as in, like, oh my god, that's so dumb. I'm so above that. But, like, shit that, like, I don't agree with. Okay? Like racist, misogynistic shit. Or, yeah, usually if it's, like, misogynistic dumb shit, then I won't like it, obviously. Because I don't want to signal to everybody, like, oh my god, yes, this person made a fucking point. I also don't know why I'm using that voice, and I hope that I'm not offending anybody. I'm really not making fun of anybody but myself at this point. In a lighthearted way, okay? In a lighthearted way. I'm not shitting on myself. Gotta, like, poke friendly fun at yourself sometimes, you know? you know? Like, again, like, what is that voice? I don't know. Okay, this. I don't know if this is the right brush for me, but we're gonna erase along this line, because this is just like, it's not great. But it's okay. It's just happy little accidents. Right, Bob Ross? Right, Bob? Bob, please. Please make me feel better about myself. Okay, yeah. Brush tool, please. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, guys. It's not gonna be perfect. I don't know why I gotta be a perfectionist, you know? Like, my fellow perfectionists out there. Do you ever sit down and ask yourself, and I'm sure you do quite often, do you ever just ask yourself, why? Why? Let me know in the chat below if you know what meme that's from, what advice that's from. Oh my god. I don't know, again. I feel like I just need to make like a compilation of myself being not funny. Would that be funny? No, probably not. It'd probably just be like low-key annoying. I feel like this brush is just like too big. We need like, I don't know, I'm gonna do like a 1 for now. Some of these like stark corners here. Stark industry. Me being not funny, but being a nerd. I don't know why my arm is so sore. My arm's literally dead. Like, maybe because it's like 1 o'clock and my body knows I should probably be sleeping right now, but I'm not. And when do I ever? Okay, we're kind of nearly there. We take, oh god. Maybe I shouldn't be doing any of this today, honestly. Like, we're glad the gusto's there, but I don't fucking know if I'm feeling it, you know? So, maybe I'll stop. Maybe I'll stop. And I'll leave it. I'll save it for now. But I don't wanna really get frustrated. Oh, that was so loud. I don't want to get frustrated on stream, so maybe I'll just not and say that I did for now. You know, I'll do it later when I'm actually feeling it, and I'm just gonna be a grumpy bitch about it. So, with that, guys, I think I will end the stream there, but I sincerely hope that you enjoyed, were able to join me for the ride, the randomness, the fucking talks, whatever the stream was today, just talking, having honest, vulnerable discussions. I should probably put this back on this. Yeah. Having nice, honest, vulnerable discussions, talking about the tea, the real fucking shit, doing a couple card pulls, doing a little bit of drawing. Yeah. So, like I said, I think I'll leave it there for tonight, so I don't get all like, because I know that I'm not feeling it right now. So, this is part of the process, and I hope that you are this patient and this compassionate with yourself as well. Not saying that I'm like the beacon of like, oh my god, I'm the best at this. Absolutely not. But I hope that you at least give yourself a break when you need it and know like, okay, this is not fucking happening today. So, oh, actually, one thing we will do before we go is we will take a gander. Oh. Yes, that is my avatar in the background. Yes, because I was so proud of it. I just want to look at it. But we will take a meander at my overlays that I was working on, if it loads. Hello? Oh. Or it could just not load. See? So janky. Yeah, that's that. I don't know if I'm happy with it. but I'm not clicking on a layer. And then I had my starting soon one again if it fucking loads. Which is like, it's okay. And then I have just the sketches for like the just chatting one. And then the drawing one, again, really janky sketches so fucking quickly. Like, oh my god, they're drawing, and this can be a gaming one as well. So, I don't know, maybe I'd even move the webcam down into this corner more. I don't know, we'll see. But, what did I... Yeah, see, like, this is the base, and, like, that nice smoky cloud effect, like, that's okay. Even then, it's a little bit, like... So, I don't know, that's what we're working with so far. So, I don't know, again, the perfectionist in me is like, am I gonna be okay with the jank? I don't know, maybe I should be, because I don't want to go too fancy and perfect where it just doesn't feel fitting, but I don't know, guys, it's gonna be something that I figure out as I go along anyways. I have quite a few things on this to figure out. I have a bunch of icons for alerts and stuff like that I wanted to draw, and we'll see how that goes, but clearly drawing's not gonna happen today, so we'll leave it there. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and night. Thank you for tuning into the stream today. I know it was a short one and a different one, but hopefully we can start finding more of a flow, a groove of things, even if we have more streams like this where we're just sitting down and having open, honest, vulnerable conversations. I think that'd be cool, and just kind of cultivate this community in that way. Alright, so again, thank you for joining in. I appreciate all of your support and for being here. Like, seriously, it means so much to me. It really does help me fucking feel good and feel like I'm doing a good thing. It helps me feel and stay motivated, to keep doing my dreams and what really drives me on top of the motivation and the feel good that I provide for myself. So I don't want to say that and make it seem like my self-esteem is completely dependent on what other people do or don't do, or how other people may or may not support, I don't know. But I'm going to shut up now. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know when I'll be back to stream, possibly Friday. I think Friday. So yeah, we'll see guys. But yeah, my buddy, I'll see you all real soon. Enjoy. Thank you for being here, and goodbye.